Welcome to the Daily Business and Finance Show. Inflation heats up, income rises, Altria's dividend declaration, Trump media merger in jeopardy, Paramount bidders big sell-off, NYCB stock plummets amidst CEO changeover. Apple iPhone 15 faces discounts in China due to low demand, Verizon's dividend announcement and Nasdaq hits record high. Stay tuned after this short ad break as we delve deeper into these headlines. The core personal consumption expenditures, also known as the PCE price index, which is the Federal Reserve's primary inflation indicator, saw an increase of 0.4% in January. This rise was in line with predictions. However, consumer spending experienced a slowdown during this period while personal income surpassed forecasts. On a year-on-year basis, the core PCE escalated by 2.8%, marking a slight decrease from December's figure of 2.9%. Despite these statistics, it is anticipated that the Federal Reserve will continue its current policy and proceed with a rate cut in June.
Altria Group has declared a quarterly dividend of 98 cents per share, maintaining consistency with prior declarations. The dividend is scheduled for payment on the 30th of April to shareholders who are registered by the 25th of March. This announcement coincides with Altria's CEO, Billy Gifford, presenting at the Consumer Analyst Group of New York conference. Furthermore, the company has reiterated its earnings per share guidance for the year 2024.
Shares of Digital World Acquisition have experienced a decline of more than 12% as a result of possible merger complications with Trump Media and Technology Group. The latter is under scrutiny for allegedly attempting to water down the ownership stakes of the founding partners through an increase in its share count. This impending lawsuit could potentially result in substantial legal expenses, managerial disruptions, and adverse effects on both business operations and financial stability.
Skydance Media, led by David Ellison, and Redbird Capital are considering the purchase of National Amusements. However, to finance this acquisition, they might have to offload $3 billion worth of Paramount stock. Ellison has intentions to consolidate Skydance Media with Paramount but has no plans to provide anything for the common holders. The progress of this deal is reportedly sluggish and an immediate resolution is not anticipated.
Shares in New York Community Bancorp experienced a 14.4% drop after a postponement in the submission of its 10-K filing, which was attributed to detected flaws in their accounting procedures. The bank has also made public changes to its leadership team, appointing Alessandro Danello as the new CEO and president. Despite suffering a significant blow of $2.4 billion to its fourth quarter earnings due to a goodwill impairment charge, the bank asserts that this will not impact cash outlays or regulatory capital ratios.
Prices for Apple's iPhone 15 have been significantly reduced by as much as $180 by Chinese resellers, such as Alibaba's Tmall and JD.com. This is a result of a substantial decrease in demand. Economic worries and the comeback of Huawei technologies are contributing factors to this situation. However, it should be noted that despite these markdowns, Apple continues to uphold the original prices in its own outlets.
Verizon has declared a quarterly dividend of 66.5 cents per share, keeping its previous rate. The forward yield is at 6.64%, payable on the 1st of May for shareholders recorded by the 10th of April. In other news, Xerox intends to utilize Verizon's network as a service solutions for information technology modernization, and Verizon has released its sixth $1 billion green bond.
United States stocks concluded with an increase on Thursday, with the Nasdaq Composite achieving a fresh record closing peak. This came in the wake of a crucial economic report that indicated slow yet consistent progress in combating inflation. The technology-centric Nasdaq surged by 0.9%, while the S&P 500 grew by 0.52% and the Dow Jones ascended by 0.12%. The Federal Reserve's favored inflation measure increased as predicted, but it hit its highest monthly level in almost a year, underlining persistent worries about inflation.
And that's a wrap on the Daily Business and Finance Show. Remember, the world of business never sleeps, so stay informed and keep investing in your knowledge. Farewell. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Until tomorrow, farewell. This content is sourced from the Seeking Alpha website, so support our podcast by becoming a Seeking Alpha Premium subscriber. See the show notes page for links to sign up. This episode is produced by Classic Studios. This podcast provides information only and should not be construed as financial or business advice. Check out our other podcasts in our network at classicstudios.com.